Now, Luke. No, don't touch it! Don't touch it! Oh!
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Annabeth and today I'm reacting to episode 6 of Percy Jackson of season 2. It's called Nobody Gets the Fleece. I am very excited for this episode. It's a little bit shorter than last week, but I don't actually care about the run times of these episodes because I've loved every single one of them, even though some are shorter than others. No episode has yet disappointed me. So yeah, if you want to see my full uncut reactions to these shows and other shows / movies I will be doing on the channel, be sure to check out my Patreon down below. It will be linked in the description. Be sure to subscribe to my channel down below if you haven't already. Leave a like and leave a comment at the end of the video so I know if you guys liked it. And I am very excited to jump back into this. I already posted this update on my channel with posts, but I'm still gonna say it either way so more people can know. So next week's episode, I will be in the hospital when it comes out for 3 days for a checkup. And that is 3 days long. So I won't be able to watch episode 7 next week when I'm supposed to watch it. So I'll be watching it on the weekend. So next week no new videos will come out except for Monday. You will get a new video, but that's gonna be One Piece. So yeah, just so you guys know. And without further ado, let's jump right into episode 6 of Percy Jackson, called Nobody Gets the Fleece. Let's go. Is this Tyson? Wow, what a beautiful shot though. We can breathe, Tyson. It's so dark though. Oh, it's a bracelet from Annabeth.
That's Rainbow. Look at the colors on his face.
Why is everyone dead? Kronos, can you leave us alone? Poor Percy, man. Hey, Annabeth.
We can't wait till tomorrow.
Yo, he is stressing out. Yeah, because y'all stink of hot blood.
And use his sheep to cover our sound.
Yeah, the sheep. It wasn't a Grover dream. What? Talia?
It's Talia, wasn't it?
Why was it Talia? Why? Oh, great. I'm just going through it. We start the episode with Tyson, who is sinking into the ocean. So he survived the shipwreck that happened in episode 4, so he's still alive, but he got separated from the crew. Like, everyone was like torn apart when that tornado thingy happened. So now he's under the ocean, he's underwater, and he wakes up in a panic, but then he discovers that he can breathe underwater because he's a son of Poseidon. And he finds this bracelet of Annabeth yet again, and then a hippocampi shows up. We don't see it, but we only see the rainbow colors reflecting on his face, meaning a rainbow came to the rescue. So thank you, Rainbow. And then we shift to Percy, who is dreaming, and he's in camp in the big house, and dead people are laying around him. And then a door opens, and there we see the figure who is Kronos. But then that figure zaps electricity at him, and he wakes up in a start, and he puts on a light which wakes up Annabeth, and he wants to get the fleece now. He feels like it would be better if they get the fleece now and save Grover now. But Annabeth tells him that they need to stick to the plan they have, and then she asks about the dream, thinking it was about Grover because Percy has dreamt a lot about Grover this season. But this time it was about Kronos, or so he thought, and then he saw a face. I was like, a face? Like, huh? But it wasn't a he, it was a she. It was Talia. He saw Talia, who was wearing the clothes Kronos wore in the first season. So that is a little scary, but it was Talia. But then Annabeth tells him that dreams of demigods are a little tricky, but then Percy tells her that his mom told him that in every dream there is a truth. So maybe this would have been Talia if she didn't turn into a tree. I don't know. So then they go back to sleep. Well, Annabeth goes back to sleep. Percy's just worrying. There's a golden fleece. Oh, that's lovely. They're tied up, poor babies. Shut up! Clarice, don't provoke him.
Yeah, being alone and being lonely, it's something totally different.
Oh, that's so nice of you. Oh, it's a satyr skull. Poor Grover.
Give off the same scent as Pan.
Yeah, how did you know that?
Pan brought that here?
Pan was here?
No.
Oh, so you're scared.
Demigods are dangerous.
Yeah, they are.
Heroes soon enough.
So he knows that Annabeth and Percy are coming. Where did you get the rope from? Probably the ship.
Once he comes out, we gotta move fast.
Yeah. Okay, let's be stealthy and quick. What is this magic shimmering? Who is this? Luke! That's true.
And you're on his territory, which gives him a big edge over.
I don't need your advice.
Oh? Yeah.
She hated Zeus.
That's a fact. I don't know.
Luke, Kronos has already changed you.
Yeah. Up!
But she said, no, we're not gonna talk to him.
Shut up!
That wasn't about her.
Are you sure? Such a cool sword, though.
Keep going.
In some way, I think that's true. In another way, I really think he wanted to know if she was okay.
We are now in the cave with Polyphemus. Polyphemus, such a difficult name. Grover and Clarice are tied up, back to back with rope around the both of them. And Polyphemus is talking to them and telling them that he likes to be alone on this island. Polyphemus tells Grover and Clarice that all outsiders are enemies or food, and that there is a gift in living alone in his island, so he can protect his treasures. But Clarice is not really having it, and she's taunting him, and Grover tells her to stop it because if we taunt him, it's only gonna get worse. And he tells them that he's gonna use their voices to add to his collection to keep the conversation interesting. And then he shows two satyr skulls and he mimics their voices, which is really creepy. And I also feel really bad for Grover because that's his family. And then he tells them that it was Pan who left the fleece here. But I don't know if I believe that. I don't think Pan would do that. Or not consciously. I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. And then Clarice tells Polyphemus that she thinks that he's scared that their reinforcements are gonna come and get them. And then he tells her that she's kind of right because demigods are very dangerous. So he knows that they're coming, so he wants to add their voices to that collection. And then we're with Percy and Annabeth, and they have now rope, and they now are gonna use the sheep to get closer to the caves to save Grover, because they don't know that Clarice is here. They still think Clarice is probably not alive anymore. So Percy's gonna look out. Percy's on lookout, so he needs to look at the cave entrance. So when Polyphemus gets out of the cave, Annabeth and him can move towards the cave along with the sheep. And Annabeth is gonna get the sheep. So she is at the sheep pen thingy, and she takes off these two sheep skin blankets so they can put it over themselves so they look like sheep and smell like sheep, so Polyphemus doesn't know that they're here. But while she's doing that, an Iris message comes in, and first I thought it was gonna be Kylan. I don't know why, but it's Luke. Luke called Annabeth through the Iris messaging, and he was like, okay, I knew you were alive, like you aren't dead. And then he's like, "Oh, you're on the island, right? Polyphemus' island." And Annabeth just silence, and she knows that he doesn't want to help her. Luke kind of warns her that Polyphemus isn't like other Cyclops. He's cunning, he knows what he's doing. But Annabeth is not having it. Like, why would she trust him? And then Percy comes and swoops in and stops the message when Annabeth was gonna say something to Luke. "I just wish," and then Percy stops it. So yeah, Percy's not liking it one bit. And then we're with Luke, and Allison. And Allison, I don't know, she annoys me a little bit. She's a good character, I like that she's here, but I don't really like her because she's like, "Why do you so worry about Annabeth?" Like, but he tells her that he's not worried and that this was just a recon. But I don't know if I fully believe it. I think in some ways it is, but in another way, I really think he just wanted to know if she was okay. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Yeah, don't make any sounds. They look so funny. That is the golden fleece. Hi guys, we're here to save you. Oh, it's a trap.
Clarice is alive.
Yeah. Clarice, what is the plan, girl?
It sucks.
Put a Grover. Oh, it's smart. Yeah.
To the cave.
Tie it good so it doesn't fall.
Back any minute. Let's get them out.
Yeah, hurry
Get the
up.
fleece.
Oh no. He's not gonna do that.
Girl, he ain't gonna hear you whispering.
Okay, thank you. Oh no, oh no, oh.
Someone catch him!
Oh, baby. Yeah, get it, Annabeth.
Reveal yourself.
But I'll pass.
She's such a queen. Damn, girl.
How embarrassing it must.
Was just so rude.
Oh, she is taunting him!
Annabeth and Percy made it safely to the entrance of the cave from the top side up. And Percy goes and looks into the cave and sees Grover, but also Clarice, which makes it a little more difficult because they don't have that much time to get Grover out, and now they have to get Clarice out as well. So Percy goes and reports back to Annabeth about this, and they're both worried, of course, because now we have to get them both out, even though Percy's joking around that they could leave Clarice. But don't do that, come on, we can't leave Clarice. And then Clarice does the whole power move with Grover on her back, and they break a mirror, so now Clarice can cut a rope so they can get free, because it's a trap. Polyphemus set a trap for Percy and Annabeth, because he wants to eat them. Yeah, so great. But then, of course, they don't know that because Grover and Clarice are gagged and they can't really speak the words. So Percy starts descending into the cave, and then the paint that is on the golden fleece, which is a fake one, starts dripping on Annabeth's fingers and on her jacket, and she discovers it and she yells it to Percy, but she's a little too late because then Polyphemus comes running, so she has to disappear, and Percy tries to climb back up the rope, but he's too late, and Polyphemus breaks the rope, and Percy falls into the cave, and Clarice catches him in her arms, which is so funny because he's like, "Hi," and then she throws him onto the ground, and then Percy and Grover reunite, and Grover's like, "Oh my god, like this is real, it's not a dream, like you're actually here," and then they hug. It's so cute. And then Annabeth starts distracting Polyphemus telling him that she's nobody, because that's how Odysseus tricked Polyphemus to do his own quest and made Polyphemus go half blind. So thank you, Annabeth, you're such a smarty pants. I love her so much. What is this? What? He looks like a crazy man.
You didn't hear when we were passed out.
Mark Grover.
It.
He's doing his work now. I love this outfit on Luke. Yeah, take it! That's... Oh, shit. Did you find it? Yay, good job, Grover. Does he feel it? Oh, is he seeing Annabeth? Yeah. We got it! Woo!
The real one.
I'm trying to open the door.
You ready?
No wedding dress anymore. Aww.
3.
Don't get us in.
Can we not yell at each other? No, it's not.
Oh, Dad, yes, Annabeth. Oh, no!
That's cruel. Yeah, Tyson, baby! Kick Polyphemus his ass. They don't belong to you.
And you're not my brother.
Period,
brother
tell him.
Inside this cave.
Yes!
I love it when they talk in
I lost
ancient
that one,
Greek.
dear.
Oh!
Percy's not like you.
Tell him. No. Oh, he doesn't like hurting people.
Oh, buddy slam, period.
Oh no, he's like... Oh, hi, Luke.
No, Luke.
No, don't touch her!
Don't touch her. Oh!
Yeah, Luke, if you hurt her, I will break your face.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 No!
Yeah, we can.
You have it?
Oh yeah, that's true. Because in the book, Percy lays a fleece on Annabeth. They're gonna make Luke do that? They just love to break us. Clarice!
Now!
You need to give the fleece to Luke.
The desperation in his
crazy?
voice. Luke, please stop.
Inside the cave and let us out so we can bring
Yeah, yeah, that's really smart.
Oh, Clarice, I also feel bad for her because she just wants to save Ken.
And he is not sacrificing Annabeth.
Never let another warrior fall.
On the battlefield.
Yes, Grover, tell her. Holy shit.
Oh my God! You can see Luke still cares about Annabeth.
Oh my god. Luke, no. Oh, Percy.
She will be.
Did you just snatch her? Then Luke shows up because he also needs the golden fleece, and Annabeth is still distracting Polyphemus, so Polyphemus is just slamming the air where there is nothing, which looks really funny. But I do think that Luke, somewhere in the back of his mind, knows that it's Annabeth who is doing that, but I'm not sure. So he goes towards a tree and tries to get the golden fleece, which is a fake, but he doesn't know that. And meanwhile, in the cave, Grover figures out that probably Polyphemus probably hid the real golden fleece inside the cave when Clarice and himself were knocked out. So Percy, Clarice, and Grover starts looking around the cave, and Grover starts sniffing the air to know if the fleece is really there. And meanwhile, Luke has arrived at the tree and he takes the fake golden fleece, but of course he sees the paint of the golden fleece on his hand, so he also now knows that this is a fake and the real one is probably somewhere else. But Polyphemus smells, I don't know, he notices that the real golden fleece is probably now under danger because everybody now knows that this is a fake one. So he starts setting off back to the cave, which makes Annabeth confused, and she goes after him, after Polyphemus, and Luke sees this. And meanwhile, in the cave, Grover got the real golden fleece, so they have the golden fleece. Now Percy, Grover, and Clarice try getting out of the cave, but it's not really working because the rock in front of the cave isn't budging. And then Polyphemus shows up and he's like, the golden fleece is mine, blah 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 blah. And then Annabeth cuts him in his heel, and Polyphemus yells out in pain and he throws Annabeth, and she is now back. She's now visible again, and she is unconscious. She's bleeding, and Percy is still inside the cave. That's just crazy that they did that. That's crazy. But then Tyson shows up and he fights Polyphemus. She's Polyphemus, and he doesn't want to hurt him, but he is hurting him because Polyphemus tells him that he's too much with the demigods. But then Tyson is like, Percy is my brother, and blah blah blah. Like, yes, Tyson, tell him. And then Tyson and Polyphemus fall off the cliff. Percy thinking now that Tyson is again dead. And then he sees Annabeth laying on the ground, unconscious, bleeding out, dying. So he's worrying about her. He tries to yell out to her, but she doesn't react. And then Luke shows up. Oh Lord. And he goes towards Annabeth, and Percy's like, don't touch her. Like, don't touch her. Ah! Sorry, I had to do it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, book 5, please. I can't. So Percy realizes that the golden fleece will probably save Annabeth's life. So he tells Luke, this like, the fleece, we need to use the golden fleece. But of course Luke's like, oh my god, I have the golden fleece, yes, give it to me. But Carice is not with it. She's like, I'm not gonna give this to Luke, like he's the enemy. But Percy is desperate, like he needs to save Annabeth, he can't let her die. But this is where his fatal flaw is fatal, because he is willing to give the golden fleece to the enemy, which is Luke, in order to save Annabeth. He's putting Annabeth in front of the quest. But then he asks Luke if he can make a portal, but he can't. I don't know if he can or not, but that's besides the point. But then Grover tries and talks to Carice about her saying that she won't leave a man behind again in the battlefield. But Percy made up his mind because Luke just told him that she's dying. And he yanks the fleece away from Carice, and he gives it to Luke, and Luke puts the golden fleece around Annabeth, on Annabeth, and she starts healing. Slowly but surely she's coming back. But then Luke takes the knife off Annabeth, and he picks up Annabeth, and he walks off with Annabeth after telling Percy she's gonna be okay. So thank you. He had to save her. Oh, Percy.
Come on,
Oh, Percy, no! Oh my god, no, I don't want to cry. Shut up.
Hi, brother!
Tyson.
No, what happened to Polyphemus?
Good job, baby. Oh, my brothers! Shut up! That's the tease for season 3.
Gosh.
So cute! One for each of you.
Back.
Yeah, we do! Another flashback? Great.
Luke, I think the fleece can bring Elliot back to us.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, Luke. Oh no, get it off the fucking thing!
My kind of odds.
Harriet Queen. Why?
Now you stand! Hi, Blackjack! That's it!
This was so good. Okay, it was not that long. It was only, I don't know, a little over half an hour, but so many things happened. Percy and Annabeth pretending to be sheep was comedy gold. I loved it. Making the change of Luke being on the island with them, with Polyphemus, and also trying to get the fleece is really good, because we get to see more Luke, which I really appreciate, because Luke is a very interesting character. So I kind of love that they changed that, because it raises the stakes not only for Luke, his cause, but also for Percy and Annabeth and Grover and Tyson and Carice, because they want to get the fleece to save camp, and Luke wants to resurrect Kronos, you know? Grover and Carice are the duo I never knew I needed, but they're so funny together because they're so different, but it works. And Carice catching Percy in her arms when he falls, and then throwing him on the ground. I love it. They're so older sister and younger brother coded. I love it. Annabeth distracting Polyphemus, pretending to be nobody, because that's how Odysseus did it. It's really good, because that's how they do it in the books. And then she gets hurt, and then Tyson beats Polyphemus' ass. But then having Percy trapped in that cave while Annabeth is outside the cave bleeding out, literally dying, that is insanity, because what the fuck. Because in the book, it's Percy who puts the fleece around Annabeth when they're on the hippocampi and going back to the shore. And then Luke turns up. Not in the show, is different. Because here, Percy needed to work together with Luke, who is the enemy, to save Annabeth. So he had to give the golden fleece to the enemy to save Annabeth. Because this is what he was worried about last episode, when he said, if I had to choose between, you know, saving Olympus or saving you, he would burn it all down to save her. And now he needed to give the fleece to Luke, who wants the fleece as well for his own cause, in order to save Annabeth. So yeah, I actually love that change. I don't know if people are gonna like it, but I love it. Because two things. It shows that Percy's fatal flaw can also actually be fatal. Because now he gave the golden fleece to the enemy, meaning Luke now has a chance to resurrect Kronos because he has the golden fleece that Percy gave him, because Percy put Annabeth in front of the quest here, and Clarice didn't like it. But this was really, really good. And also the don't touch her. Rick knows what he's doing with this, because what the hell? This is some, like, the nobody touch her. It wasn't that, but that is a tease for season 5 when we get it. I need renewals. I need renewals so bad. And then the other bit I liked about this change, is that we see more of Luke and Annabeth. Because, as I said before, in the books everything is in Percy's POV. So how he feels about Luke and Annabeth and that whole thing, it's how he feels. And now you see more how Luke feels about it, because people can say, oh, he's fake crying and he's this and he's being a manipulative asshole. I don't think so. Yes, he's manipulative in some points. He really is. But I think this was pure raw emotion of seeing Annabeth there on the ground, laying, bleeding to death. I think it brought him back to Talia. It brought me back to Talia. Jeez. And he really wanted to save her. Like, he really felt her pulse and everything. So I don't think he would have done that if he was, like, worried about her. But then he put the golden fleece around her. For a moment I was like, he's gonna snatch it, he's gonna leave. But he didn't. But he did take Annabeth with him, so that's not so nice. But Percy did ask him, like, is she okay? And Lucas, she will be. And then he walks off. So yeah. The reunion with Grover and Percy is also really cute, because Grover's like, this is real, like, this is not a dream. Because when they saw each other before Percy saved him, it was always in a dream. So Grover needed the reassurance of, like, yes, I'm actually here. Like, that's so sweet. Also, the reunion between Percy and Tyson is really, really sweet. I love them so much. And I love that Tyson fought Polyphemus. And he was like, no, you're not my brother. Percy is my brother. And I'm gonna stand by him. Like, yes. But now we need to get back the fleece and get back Annabeth. And we're gonna do this traveling via hippocampis, which I love so much because I love the hippocampis. Also, Percy picking up Annabeth's invisibility cap and putting it inside his pocket in his jacket. That's not so nice, because the invisibility cap also falls off of Annabeth when she like disappears next season, and that's the only thing he carries with him to give back to Annabeth when he finds her. This was just Percy crashing out over Annabeth not being with him to save her. This was him just crashing out about that. Season 3, Percy is just gonna crash out the entire time, because what do you mean? This was just because he couldn't save her, because he wasn't in the same space as her. He needed to have Luke saving her. Season 3, I don't think he's gonna survive season 3, guys. I think he's gonna crash out too much. But oh my god, Walker brought his A game to this episode. Oh my god. That emotion in his voice and his face, like, wow. Everyone did though, but I really need to give props to Walker for this, because holy shit, that was really good. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel down below. Let me hear all the love inside the comments for this episode. Let me know your opinions. I would love to read them. And I'll see you again next week with more Percy Jackson. And I hope you guys liked it. Bye! Thanks for watching. Bye guys. Love y'all. Mwah.